Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an easy chicken casserole. My girlfriends at work have been requesting that I make something quick and simple. So here it is. We are using chicken that has been store-bought, and it is a rotisserie chicken, and I've just pulled it off the bone. So the ingredients that you will need for the casserole are at least 4 14-ounce cans of asparagus that has been drained, and today I am using cut asparagus, 1 onion that has been diced, 4 stalks of celery that have been diced, 5 cups of stuffing, 2 1/4 cup of chicken stock, 10 patties of butter, 4 cans of cream of asparagus soup, and I have 4 cups of shredded rotisserie chicken. Spices that I will be using today are 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground pepper. And we will be using an olive oil spray. So let's get cooking. The first step in making the casserole is placing the celery into a larger bowl, and we will be placing onions in the bowl next, and next we will be placing our butter on top of our onions and celery. But first, I'm going to go ahead and stir the celery and the onions together because we are getting ready to begin making our stuffing for the top of the casserole. So I'm going to place my celery, onions, and butter into the microwave for around 4 minutes or until they are soft. So I'll be right back. The next step in making our casserole is you will see that I have placed a small saucepan on top of the stove. I have turned the saucepan on high, and I'm going to go ahead and bring my chicken stock to a boil, and this will take about 3 to 4 minutes, and I'll be right back. The next step in making our chicken casserole is pouring our chicken stock into a bowl that's large enough to accommodate making your stuffing. So just be careful when you are pouring your ingredients into the bowl that you do not get burned, because you are using hot ingredients. I just poured my celery and onions and butter into the bowl, and next you will see me go ahead and pour our stuffing into the bowl. And I'm just going to gently mix the stuffing with the rest of my ingredients. And while the stuffing is absorbing the chicken stock, we are going to go ahead and start putting together the bottom part of our casserole. So I will let you see what the stuffing is starting to look like. So there we have, our stuffing has been mixed. And again, we are making an easy chicken casserole. And so our next step is I've got my asparagus, and we have our chicken, and we have our soup. So here in a second, you will see me make the bottom portion of our casserole. Our next step in making the casserole is pouring our asparagus into a large enough bowl that's going to be able to accommodate your chicken and your asparagus together. So I'm going to go ahead and pour our chicken in next. And here we have our two next ingredients. And I'm going to go ahead and toss the chicken with the asparagus. And next, you will see me go ahead and sprinkle our dry ingredients with our soup. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this by just folding it over. And it will also be mixed in with our vegetables and the chicken. So here we go. You will see me pour my soup into the bowl. And I want to make sure that I get all the soup out of the bowl. And so now you will see me just fold the soup into the asparagus and the chicken. And I'm just going to rotate my bowl while I am folding it in. And the next step after I have mixed this is spraying the bottom of my casserole dish with olive oil. So I'm going to continue to stir my mixture, and then you will see me spray my casserole dish, and we'll start assembling our casserole, and it's almost ready to put in the oven. The next step in making your casserole is making sure that you have sprayed the bottom of a casserole dish, and I am using an olive oil spray. So we have that sprayed. So next, what you'll see me do is I'm going to go ahead and place my chicken and asparagus and soup mixture into the bottom of the casserole. Then we are going to place a nice even layer of our stuffing on top, and we will be covering the casserole with tin foil and baking the casserole for at least 1 hour or until it's hot at 350 degrees. So next, I'm going to go ahead and take our chicken, and I'm placing it into the bottom of the casserole. And this is a good way to have your kids to eat their vegetables, by making a casserole that has vegetables hidden with your meat. So I'm going to go ahead and spread the chicken and the asparagus on the bottom of the casserole dish. And there we have it. And I'll let you see what it looks like. There you go. And next, you will see me take my stuffing, and I'm going to go ahead and start placing the stuffing on top of the casserole. And I want to make sure that the whole top is covered. almost covered. I have just a couple more spoonfuls. And when I made my stuffing, I did add, as you saw, enough of our chicken stock so that it is nice and moist and it will not dry out in the oven when you're baking. So there we have a layer of our stuffing on top, and next you will see me go ahead and place my tin foil over the top of my casserole dish, and it's ready for the oven in an hour or until it gets hot and bubbly for your liking. You will have a nice supper. The chicken casserole is ready to eat. I wanted to show you what it looks like right out of the oven. I hope your family enjoyed this meal as much as mine will. As you can see, we've got our stuffing on top, and it is a nice golden brown. And there you have a nice meal for your family. Enjoy!